One of TV's most celebrated sitcoms is being honored by the Paley Center for Media. I'm Sean Daly in Hollywood with the cast of Modern Family. What have you learned about parenting from this experience on this show?
Virtually nothing. I have a 2-year-old, so none of it's applicable, unfortunately. But I would say, mainly just I hope that I have as good a nature as the character I play, because that seems to win out, at least in sitcom writing.
Are you scared to death for the 2-year-old to grow up now and become a teenager?
Yes, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of having a 13-year-old girl. Yeah, or 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
How has your life changed since the show started?
Well, I have no anonymity anymore. That's completely gone. It's completely changed, actually. I mean, to little things like I could afford to buy, more expensive coffee at the convenience store. I mean, it's been great. It's been a huge pleasure. I mean, I've never been more artistically satisfied. So I think that's like kind of the greatest change in my life, is that I'm so happy to go into work every day.
The kids on the show aging, is having them age, is that a benefit or is it a challenge?
It's both. It's scary because it's working and we want to keep them young and cute forever. But, like in real life, it forces you to evolve. And maybe that's a good thing. It keeps us from getting stale.
And the girls are based on, at least Ariel's character is based on your daughter, right?
Well, both girls are very loosely based. Well, just the fact on the ages of my kids. I have 2 girls and a boy. And, but Chris Lloyd and I made a lot of changes to make sure that they were different and distinctive and all that. So, loosely based.
Well, what's it like for you writing storylines about virginity and experimenting with drugs or whatever? I think she said, when they're loosely based on your own kids.
Well, that one I am not claiming came from my life. I'm gonna save my daughter from that embarrassment.
It's really great.
I think a lot of America thinks of you as part of their family now. We've been watching you grow up the last couple of years. Is that the most bizarre thing in the world, to grow up on television?
It's a little odd. I mean, I watch myself grow up on television and I'm like, wow, I looked like that before, now I look like that. Well, I'm saying that, and I used to say that. Like, I still think of myself as like the little girl playing Legos on the floor in my room, and now I'm on television where millions of people are watching me each week, which was my dream, and so I'm so happy to have that. I mean, it's just odd.
Can you even remember now when your life wasn't full of crazy red carpets and all this kind of stuff?
Oh, man, yeah, I mean, I could, because my life changed after the show was aired, and it's just amazing. I don't regret going to red carpets. I really love them. And so just being able to have the opportunity each time to come and talk to you guys, it's really great.
You said your life changed. How did it change?
Well, I mean, I was, I wouldn't say like a nobody, but I mean, like I was never out there. I was doing commercials here, and once I got this TV show, it's just my life changed. I mean, people know who I am now. I walk down the street, minding my business, and then all of a sudden someone comes, and it's just next thing you know, there's tons of people, and then for photographers like that, they know my name, my first and last, and it's just, and sometimes they call me, so Mr. Rico. I could get used to Mr. Rico.
You had a really interesting episode a few weeks ago talking about virginity and such. Give us a tease of some other things that are coming up.
Well, Haley's starting to hear back from colleges, prom, Disneyland, stuff like that.
You're going to Disneyland?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Disneyland, it's a lot of fun. It's just kind of like a family vacation, and Claire brings someone that she wants to set me up with, who's played by my real-life boyfriend, Matt Prokop, and Dylan's there, so it's pretty crazy.
That's an odd choice to have your real-life boyfriend come on to play your TV boyfriend, isn't it?
That was not my choice. That was the writer's, but I am very happy with it.
What's the best compliment you've received, and who gave it to you?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I just got picked as by Ask Man as the most desirable woman. That's a great compliment because I'm 40 years old, so it's amazing.
40 is the new 30, guys.